We've got a great movie review, and I think you're going to enjoy it. It has to do with a movie called Shelter. It's rated R. It comes out the 25th of February, 2011. Stars Rabbit Girl Julianne Moore and also John Rhys-Meyers, who does a fabulous job playing the guy that is having the psychotic problems. And basically the movie is about Julianne Moore being a forensic psychiatrist, and she is trying to help the person that is Jonathan Rhys-Meyers, and he has multiple personalities. Now, the dilemma of the thing is that when she is trying to delve into these personalities, she kind of finds out that the personalities that are within the patient are not necessarily his personalities, but personalities of people that have died or have had some kind of serious what I want to say metamorphosis, but kind of a serious, without giving it away, a transition. That's good. It's a transition in your life that may not be such a good thing. Now, those of you that are fans of The Ring, the movie that came out some years ago, which really was scary in hell for me, I just hated it in a lot of ways. But it kind of has the same flair to it. It has some of that kind of stop-action, black and white flashback kind of BS. I mean, it was okay for me. But as far as a total overall picture, as far as the movie being worth going seeing, which is all what my reviews are about. It's not about a lot of things, but just was it worth going and spending the money for? I think on Dave's Creepometer, yes, it was, and that's why I give it 3 rabbits up. It's just a really solid movie. I don't know if it's a great movie, but for me, because this is my genre of horror and science fiction, I absolutely love this movie. Now, what's interesting is this movie actually premiered a year ago almost in the United Kingdom. It opened up April 11th of 2010, I believe. And it did very well in the United Kingdom. Now, what you may not know is a lot of times, and this is only the first one that I have reviewed that has been the case that I can remember, but a lot of times what a lot of these studios will do is they will premiere a movie in a foreign country before they even bring it to the United States. Now, I don't know. I don't have a pipeline into Paramount or Universal or any of the other studios, so this is speculation on my part. But I assume they do that to see what the reaction is going to be before they spend a buttload of money and promote it here in the United States. Now, it hasn't had a lot of promotion here in the United States, and probably they're trying to kind of back-end it in, trying to keep it away from critics. And I'm talking about, the clowns that really tear it apart based upon, the screenplay and all the other stuff. I look at them strictly as, was it a good movie or not a good movie? And that's all the thing I rated on. Now, if you don't know anything about The Shelter, watch this right here.
I'm sorry, Dr. Harding. I'm the only one here.
I'd like you to look for him.
What was that?
This is Adam.
Multiple personalities does not exist.
Why would Adam create a delusion?
The real David Bernberg was murdered.
Taken into the woods and abused.
Tortured.
Do you know where you are?
No, ma'am.
There's no reason that you should recognize this place.
He's coming.
Who's coming?
The devil.
Do you hold that doctorate in the name of science or God?
I'd like to consider myself a doctor of science, but a woman of God. There's something I'd like to show you.
Get away from me! We don't have much time! There's a very bad man coming!
Once the sheltering has begun, he will find you.
All right, there you go. The Shelter, Julianne Moore, the beautiful Julianne Moore, and Jonathan Rhys-Meyers plays the psychotic patient of hers, and it's got a pretty good supporting cast and a thing, and I really like the way the movie kind of lays out. It's a movie that, you know, is kind of great if you got a main squeeze you want to take to you or take with you, you know, at the movie theater, you know, because I guarantee there'll be a couple of fidgety times in this movie. It creeped Dave out on several of them, and I think you're really just going to enjoy this movie. Just a fun ride. So, again, comes out the 25th of February, rated a strong R, a lot of gory stuff, a lot of creepy stuff in the thing that, you know, it's definitely not a kiddo's kind of movie, but I think you're really going to enjoy The Shelter.